The first weekend of October is when the fairgrounds of Amite come alive. Every year, the Tangipahoa Parish Fair offers the perfect place for family and friends to come together. It's a family event that has something to offer all ages. Entertainment varies from live music, carnival rides, a parade, 4-H exhibits, a livestock show, a Native American village, school displays, a senior citizen pageant, and so much more.
You know, the fair is about giving back to the community. It's about being a part of the growth of our parish. We want kids to feel like they have been to a fair like we had when we were kids.
The fair has been very important to this area because most people, unless you're raised on a farm, never take up farming, especially those, if you're not raised on a dairy farm, never go into dairying. So it's important to keep the kids involved in all these activities so that we can have food to eat, milk to drink, and things like that.
Tangipahoa Parish Fair is all about the kids. And you know, a lot of people used to say, it's the Amite Fair. It's not the Amite Fair. It's the Tangipahoa Parish Fair. This involves all of the kids from one end of the parish to the other with their 4-H projects, all of the things that they make in, as far as their crafts, the pageant, the spelling bee, everything that goes along. It's all educational. And that's what people need to understand. This is just helping your child better themselves. It's making them look forward to something, whether they can grow the biggest watermelon or have the fattest pig. It's just so many things that they can do at the Tangipahoa Parish Fair.
Created in 1888, the Tangipahoa Parish Fair is the oldest fair in the state of Louisiana.
We are actually registered as the oldest fair in the state. We actually had somebody research it and petition to the state to have them register us as the oldest fair in the state. And they actually did some research and determined that Tangipahoa Parish Fair is truly the longest running fair in the state of Louisiana.
The Tangipahoa Parish Fair started in the town of Amite and consisted of 75 acres that featured a grandstand, racetrack, and exhibit rooms. In 1908, a tornado swept through the city and destroyed the fairgrounds. Around 1910, the fair relocated to Hammond. Local citizens and business owners worked together with the Hammond Chamber of Commerce to secure land located on the western edge of town as the new home of the Tangipahoa Parish Free Fair. Much of the effort was due to the contribution of the Holton brothers, 2 Minnesota timbermen that moved to the area and took an active interest in the parish. The first airplane flight at Hammond took place in 1916 from the racetrack at the old fairgrounds, situated just southwest of the present SLU baseball diamond. The fair became so popular that a new fairgrounds was constructed in 1921. The fair was seated on a 60-acre tract of land and housed an impressive entrance gate with ticket booths on each side, a large entertainment pavilion with a dance floor, a half-mile racetrack, and a large raised grandstand for air shows. During its time in Hammond, the fair took on a larger educational role within the community. The Friday of the fair was considered school day, and children from all the surrounding areas traveled to attend. Those that were not able to travel by bus or car made their way by rail. With the cooperation of the railroad, special trains ran from Macomb, Mississippi, Loranger, St. Tammany Parish, Livingston Parish, and St. Helena Parish. These trains would make special stops to pick up children all along their route and deliver them to Hammond. By 1930, the fair would once again see more changes. A combination of economic stress caused by the Great Depression and failed strawberry crops caused a decline in interest and once again halted the fair. Individuals dedicated to preserving the parish fair attempted to continue in Loranger. Unfortunately, these efforts would only last a few years due to lack of funding and exhaustion on the part of the organizers. By the end of the 30s, the fair once again relocated. This time, Independence would try its hand at preserving the Tangipahoa Parish Fair. The local high school and athletic field were used as makeshift fairgrounds. Although it was to be a parish fair, interest was mainly local. And when war was declared in 1941, the fair completely faded away. But, like a phoenix, the Tangipahoa Parish Fair would once again rise as World War II came to a close. This time, the fair would return to its place of origin, the town of Amite. A local resident, Joe Binder, donated 15 acres to be used for the purpose of housing the Tangipahoa Parish Fair. Buildings were erected under the supervision of the Veterans Administration. In the 1950s, further developments were made through the allocations of funds by the state legislature for the encouragement of fairs. The money was used for the construction of a grandstand and a pavilion. In 1987, a new metal building was erected that now houses all school exhibits during the week of the fair. To this day, the fair continues to make modifications and restorations to the original buildings.
Your kids need this. And that's the thing, is that, you know, I've said this several times at events, the fair has touched everybody. If you've been in Tangipahoa, you know, your whole life, you have either been by the fair, you have either avoided the fair, or you've been at the fair. So at some point in your life, you have had the fair touch your life. At some point, your kids are involved in the fair, either through the school, through their churches, through the booth, through the poem, through the whatever. But there's something that's touched them in the fair. And what we want is for people to get back to that day when they drove by the fair and saw the lights of the fair and said, the fair's here, we need to go. And that's what we want to get back to, and that's where the future should be.
We're just honored to be on the fair board, and we're honored to live in such a wonderful parish. And I'm just blessed to have known so many good people, you know. So it's been a real honor to be on the fair board. And we have a lot of young members, and they got a lot of energy. And we're just looking for a lot of wonderful things in the future there.
The Tangipahoa Parish Fair Board would like to thank those, past and present, that have dedicated their time and efforts to the success of the fair, as well as promised to keep with the original spirit of education, history, and the promotion of livestock. Remember always to treasure the past and prepare for the future. Come and join us every October and bring your family to be a part of one of the oldest traditions in the parish, the Tangipahoa Parish Fair.